Hi guys, I am at the airport, Bombay airport, and I am just going live because something really weird happened early in the morning. First of all, we reached the airport. We were supposed to go from Bombay to Trivandrum and we were flying Jet Airways. I don't know what was wrong. We reached the terminal for a 6:50 flight at 6:20 and we were flying business. And apparently there was this guy called Nadeem, supervisor, and Abdul. Muslim guys, I don't know what was it. Was it a secularism act or was it just a normal act of being built up from a wrong side of the being got up from the wrong side of the bed? But he just refused to let us enter the gate and he wasted our time on the gate for 15 minutes, and then he wrote on our boarding pass that we have come here at 6:36 and his gate is closed, and he did all that halla gulla on the entrance, and there should be CCTV footage about that kind of drama happening. Obviously it was 6:30 in the morning. I had not done my yoga, so I also kind of lost it, and he's telling me don't abuse when I'm not even abusing. I'm just saying that you're behaving very badly and I hope something like this happens to you and you get offloaded and something really mean happens to you in your life. And he's like, don't abuse. Excuse me, Mr. Nadeem, I was not abusing. So I'm just trying to tell you, life is so funny. Maybe this plane was supposed to crash. I have no idea. But I'm going to take it in my stride. We have been offloaded from the Mumbai Trivandrum flight. And one day of my holiday plan has gone to a toss because this Nadeem chap and his assistant Abdul maybe got up from the wrong side of the bed and just decided to offload us. Apart from that, they are giving us grief regarding a refund. So I think Jet Airways is obviously not going to be my choice to fly next time. I would prefer flying a Go Air business. That's better. Or a Indian Airlines. After all, it's Indian Airlines. Why should we fly Jet? What is this whole thing about flying Jet and that whole thing about it's supposed to be a premium airline to fly? It's a shit flight. We apologized on the gate saying that okay, we are sorry. Our holiday is booked. Our hotels are booked. Just let us in. We won't do something like this again. And they're busy just folding hands and trying to act smart. And then when I'm tweeting about it or clicking their picture, they're trying to get aggressive. So I don't know what was wrong with them. And on top of that, they want to usurp our money. They don't want to give us a refund. So what is this logic? Well, I had a lovely day till now. Very eventful and very entertaining, as you might have known since my earlier video. I still don't understand the logic of the Jet Airways guys, Nadeem and his so-called assistant Abdul, that they had early in the morning. The Mumbai Trivandrum flight at 6:50, you reach the gate when you're flying business 6:20, and they offload you saying that the bus is far away and the aeroplane is far away from the gate and the bus is gone. Sorry, the video got cut because I'm sitting right now at Starbucks. And all I want to say that makes no logic, because when you take domestic flights from Jet, you have to come to international airport, and if you end up meeting a person like Nadeem or somebody as Abdul, they don't let you board the flight because the bus is gone, and they have their planes on the other end of the airport, that is a domestic terminal, and then they're rude to you early in the morning, and they can offload a business class passenger too. So for them it doesn't really matter whether it's economy or business. Obviously this should not be the criteria. So why should I put in and waste extra money buying a business class ticket from Jet when I would get a better facility flying an Indigo or a Go Air business when I have to do domestic flights, and I don't have to walk so much like you have to walk on Jet Airways, like the long distance after carrying the baggage to the exit. So it makes no sense. My return was, and on top of that you have so much of a headache and a bad mood. My reservations were in my hotel from today 12 o'clock, and my whole day is wasted because the next flight available from Jet was tomorrow morning. So because of this one person, Nadeem, my whole day is supposed to be goofed up because he got up from the wrong side of the bed and he wanted to just harass me and my family. And he is on top of that trying to provoke me and say that don't you ma'am get, I will call cops. Excuse me, why will you call cops? I'm not going to barge you, push aside. I'm not shooting a film on the airport. I'm sorry. I came to the gate, you told me I'm offloaded. Obviously I got angry because something like this has not happened to me. But I am not interested in having any further conversations about you. I am taking your name on social media because yes, you work for Jet Airways and you represented Jet Airways. And for me, Jet Airways went 100 points down and I have booked myself in Air India. My return was also on Jet. I've cancelled that and I've booked myself on Air India. And from next time onwards, if I have to do domestic flights, I will prefer flying an Indigo or a Go Air, because at least I'm not going to be dealing with some rude kind of a behavior and mean kind of behavior. And I don't know what was wrong with you, man. You go get a life. You were such a pathetic manager on the gate, talking to your guests like this way, who already had the boarding pass and were flying business class. You just offload them, fine. And you waste our money, you double charge. I had to put in extra money to book my ticket again from Air India right now. So my money got wasted, my planning went for a toss, my booking at one day of the hotel has gone wasted because you made me miss my flight, because that is what your agenda for today was. You know what, I really hope something like this happens to you. And yes, Jet Airways, it's really sad that a person like that represents you on the gate and your customers are having to go through this. I would never vouch flying Jet Airways ever again to anybody who is doing domestic flights. And yes, if you're doing international flights, it is intelligent to fly Etihad or British Airways. Why the hell would you fly Jet Airways if you're doing international flights? And if you're doing domestic flights, it makes sense to go via Indigo or Go Air. Excuse me, you don't have to walk so much on the terminal, you don't have to deal with the inflated egos of people like Nadeem, and you don't have to be subjected to this kind of torture, wastage of day, wastage of money. It is not about whether I have money or you have money. It is about, it's my hard-earned money. You can't waste my money. You can't, because of you I had to double book my tickets and the refund that I'm getting is really not working. So Nadeem, you suck, and Jet Airways, you suck too. Have a great life and great 2017. I hope you have a... Hi guys, I've just landed back in Bombay and I'm waiting for my car to come, so I thought I should do a quick video with all of you. Well, looking at all the love and hatred that's coming on my timeline on Twitter and the trend that's going on, all I want to say is that there have been so many times that I've caught flight 15, 20, 25 minutes prior to coming to the gate. And for your record, I had reached the airport at 5:20, took my boarding and reached the gate at 6:20, okay? And the flight was at 6:50. I was offloaded saying that there was no extra bus to take me from the gate to the plane because Jet Airways did not have a bus. Whether it was the bus issue or in reality it was a secular issue, I don't know. I just shared my points with you because all three of them at the gate were Muslims. I have nothing against them. In fact, I have a neighbor who's a Muslim in my Bombay house. But yes, this I experienced, so I just shared it with you that whether they got up from the wrong side of the bed or why was it just us? Because we were just offloaded and the reason given to us was that there was no extra bus to take a business class passenger from the gate to the plane. So is that my fault? It's not my fault, sorry. And next time whenever I'm traveling jet, I'm going to make sure that the times are coordinated, and I will obviously make a video when I reach the gate and probably when I'm boarding the flight, and after I've boarded the flight, which other guests come in and delay the flight by 5 minutes to 6 minutes to 7 minutes. So that was my grievance which I shared with you. So don't twist it. I'm just sharing my facts. That does not make me, non-secular Hindu. I am a secular Hindu, which I've been trying to tell you guys from day one, trying to exist in India. Thank you.